Well, every week, millions are logging on to Facebook to watch Jada Pinkett Smith's Red Table Talk.
So on Coffee With, she tells me about this week's episode with Demi Moore and her daughters.
We have Baltimore's own Jada Pinkett Smith. Hello, and I'll say welcome home, even though you're not actually here.
Well, thank you.
You have this amazing show called Red Table Talk on Facebook Watch. If people don't know, it's you, it's your mother, it's your daughter Willow, and you're having these really honest conversations about difficult topics. How did you come up with this idea?
I came up with it years ago. Willow had asked, she said that she didn't really know me. She only knew me as her mother, like she didn't know about my past. And I was like, wow, she's right. And I realized at that moment that she didn't know her grandmother either. She didn't know her past. And so I was like, wow, it'd be interesting to have that discussion at a red table in front of cameras for Mother's Day. And so that was our first red table when she was 11 years old. And then I left it alone. And then when she turned 17, Ellen, who's one of the producers on the show, came to me and said, hey, are you interested in turning this into, you know, a TV show, a show? And I said yes. And so we jumped on it, and Willow and my mother, Gammy, were game. So here we are.
Demi Moore just released a really engrossing memoir about her life and her career in Hollywood, and you got to sit with her, not only her, but her daughters as well, for a new episode.
Yes, yes, yes. I think that this is probably what I would consider a cornerstone episode for RTT, because you have another family of women from various generations coming to talk about how they've been affected by addiction, and my family has been affected by addiction as well. Demi Moore is the child of an addict. I'm a child of an addict. She has struggled with her codependency issues and with her issues with addiction. So have I. And so the episode is really about that pain that's transferred from parent to child. And so Demi and I both having to look at how we've been affected by our parents and how we now as mothers have affected our children. And so I just felt like it's one of those episodes that kind of hits the core of those complex dynamics in families and those difficult conversations that are hard to have. And it was a really episode with a lot of revelation and a lot of healing. I had a deep healing moment with Willow during the episode, and so it's a really, really powerful watch.
Jada, thank you. Red Table Talk on Facebook Watch. We love you. Baltimore loves you.
Oh, thank you. I love Baltimore for sure.
Thanks for joining us. We'll talk to you again soon.